What's happening, folks? Welcome back to O'Leary's Garden, where life is a garden. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about infrastructure on the homestead and the importance of getting all of that in place before you take the leap with livestock. And most anything, but most applicable to livestock right this second. So we've got 20 chickens in the shed behind me, and they're growing up, and they're growing up fast. And what I did was we went ahead and got them as chicks before I had the run built. We had the coop, we didn't have the run. So I built the run, and it is 90% complete, but it looked a lot bigger in my head. Now 5 of these chickens are bantams, and they're pretty much going to be pets, walking around wherever they want. The other 15 are for us, for eggs, and will eventually be a meat flock too. We'll run some meat birds, and that's definitely not happening in this little coop, or this little run, which I'll show you right now. Here's the run. It's 8 feet by 16 feet. It's just not enough. It's not enough for 15 birds. So I put that little roosting pole up there. I think what we're gonna do is, I have this all safed off. I just trenched around the outside here where I set the post. You can see where the dirt's still fresh. I ran this bottom layer of chicken wire down. It's a 4-foot roll. I have 3 feet above ground. I have 1 foot buried, and then I poured concrete, and all the scrap pieces of wire I put down in the trench as well, to help to prevent anything from being able to dig under. So what I think we're going to do is leave that door right there open and allow some of them to roost outside, and then this door here this opening, we'll open and close that every day to let them out into this pastured area, which is what this tarp is for. Now we're trying to establish this pasture in like an impossible time. There's no way. But we're going to give it a shot. So I just wanted to talk to you about the method in which we're doing that. I wanted to talk to you about this tarp, what it's supposed to do, and I wanted to talk to you about the seeds that we're laying out for pasture. So the tarp, this is a method of changing lawn and protecting soil that is pretty common. It's brought about pretty loudly by Nick Ferguson, John Martin Fortier from The Market Gardener, which is a very good book. I would recommend. Definitely recommend reading that book. Curtis Stone, I think Curtis Stone stands by tarpon. I can't remember. This is my first time trying it. I'll show you what we got here. The tarp this is a 20 by 40 tarp. I think it was $65 for the tarp. It's 6 mil. Got it held down with these sandbags. You have a white side and you have a black side. And the grass, this is about a week. It's about a week's work. I think you can see the difference there. The grass is not dead yet, but she's definitely not happy either. maybe in another week we'll be able to till it up a bit and broadcast these seeds. So there'll be a link for all this stuff in the description. The sandbags are, they're $13 for 10 of them, I think, and they hold 50 pounds each, no problem. So I can't tell you how long it takes till the ground's workable when you put down this tarp. But I know it's a proven method that works. And I can recommend you the sandbags. I can recommend the tarp. I can't recommend the seed mix yet because I haven't tried it. So this is the one that I got right here. I got this off Amazon. We got crimson clover, red clover, white clover, yellow blossom, sweet clover, hairy vetch, common vetch, fenugreek. I don't know what that one is. Forage peas, flax, cowpeas, buckwheat, millet, and lentil. Clover is definitely approved for chicken diet, and they're pretty hardy, good root system crop that should be able to withstand some tillage. We're gonna have a decent area for chicken pasture here. Cowpea, buckwheat, millet, flax, all those things put out these seed heads that are very good for chickens. The vetch is controversial. Some people say it's not good for chickens. Some people say that their chickens have been eating vetch for years and they're perfectly healthy. That's the whole point of my channel here, is I'm never claim to be an expert. I'm never going to. Well, I might. Give me another 25 years, maybe. Maybe I'll have learned something by then. We'll see. But the whole point I'm trying to put across here is that I'm just a dipshit who wants to do this. I want to grow my own food. I don't trust what's happening in that field right over there. Right over there. Luckily we have these trees to maybe separate us a little bit. I worry about the planes. The planes going over with their pesticides. I don't want that shit in my yard. I just don't. But anyway, I just want you to understand that you can do it. As long as you got the will, you will find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. That's the thing. Just get your hands dirty. And don't get all wrapped up in the perfectionism. Just, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out as you go. It sucks. It sucks if you kill a chicken. It sucks if you kill a rabbit, but you're going to. You're going to do it. If you want to raise either one of them, if you want to raise livestock, you're going to kill some animals. And it sucks. I've done it. Shit, my first breeding buck with rabbits, he died of a heat stroke. His hair started falling out, and I thought maybe it was some kind of mites, so I had looked up some essential oils that could go on that spot to help with the mites. And the next morning I come outside about 5:30, 6 o'clock, sun was just coming up, and I walked past my rabbits like I always do, and he was not moving. And I thought that it was my fault. I thought I killed him with those oils. It was the heat stroke. I did learn that, and I was grateful to find that out, because I felt like the biggest piece of crap ever. He was a Flemish. He was a monster. Purebred Flemish rabbit. Beautiful. Beautiful guy. And we lost him. And that sucks. And you gotta carry it. And you gotta keep going. And you gotta learn. You gotta learn from it. This time around, our rabbits are gonna be placed in a better way. They're gonna sit right up here. They're gonna have this exact view that you're looking at right here. They're gonna sit their backside up against this shed here, tied into that water spigot. My hutches are gonna be lower this time around just because of the gravity feed off of the rain barrels. Morning sun, afternoon shade. That's very important for your rabbits in the summertime, especially if you live in a climate like mine where it was 99 degrees today. That's not good for the rabbits. That's why they dig holes in the ground and get down in that cold dirt in the summertime. That brings us right back to this whole point about infrastructure. Do your research on that stuff. Now, that's going to take me back to the perfectionism too. We got visitors. You can take this battle of trying to piece it all together in time when you got to rush before these critters get to the right size, the right age where they need this stuff to be done, or you can have it ready before you get them. And then you have this stress-free raising of these chickens of knowing that when they need to come out here, it's already here. I would recommend that one, but I think you learn a lot from this rush too. I knew people who've had full-grown chickens before they ever built a coop. And chickens do fine. Chickens, for the most part, take care of themselves. They really do. Oh, she's in there messing with them now. I don't know if you can hear them. Anyway, I hope some of that was useful to you. If you're interested in any of these things that I'm using here today, they're in the description. Okay, bye.